All right, guys, welcome back to RollPlay Solum Week 20 here. Neil, let's do some initiative.
Okay.
We're doing group,
individual
single?
initiative. Remember, Ryan? No, Jeff. You're controlling Ron, and someone's controlling Carla. Who's controlling Carla?
Wasn't it
Ryan?
me?
No.
Just have Jeff because Jeff's used
Jen.
to
The
it.
character I was
Jen.
controlling ripped.
Yeah.
No, I think I was controlling the baby.
Jeff, or not Jeff. JP, you're controlling Carla.
Great.
Maybe I
Carla
should.
was already told to run the fuck away with Ron, so we don't have to control them for this fight.
Well, no. It's just that Ron's with her.
Okay.
Yeah,
Speed
so
is
basically
6.
the person controlling Ron is kind of controlling Carla for now.
Sure.
D10 plus 6, right?
Yeah.
Or make the
don't-
baby cry.
Whatever.
I got an 11.
Not really, though.
11.
Neil, can I make a look action to see if there's people coming up and down the road?
Yeah. There is no one else on the road.
Just us?
Ron
Just
is
you
getting a
guys.
9.
Okay.
All right. So Ron gets 9. Victarion gets an 11. Tariq gets an 11.
The guy is on Steed, right?
On a warg, a big white warg.
Neil, I haven't done this in a while. For casting spells, if
Casting
the casting
time
time is
plus
1
D10.
round.
Then it just takes the full round to do it,
Okay, then
and it takes effect at the start of the next round.
Okay, then
Yeah, as we're doing
full
this,
round.
I say to Zanz out of the corner of my mouth, like, anything you could do here, friend, to eliminate this guy would be great.
Yeah. So I'm taking the full round, Neil.
Cool. Let's take a look at our guy here. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so who has lowest? 9 looks like the lowest to.
Yep.
Yeah,
So does
Yep.
Victarion, or this is Ron,
Ron.
does he see anybody coming up and down the road? Does he hear anything in the bushes, anything at all?
Nope.
He just sees this giant warg and orc in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
All right.
I lied, Neil. Sorry. 6. You can make me go at the end of the round, or I can go first. It's up to you.
You go at the end of the round.
Okay.
Well, then he just kind of like mutters, boss's orders, and he's gonna hold action. Then he's sitting
Okay.
on his warhorse with Carla. He's pulled out his sword, his shield's up, but he's just sitting there.
Okay. Who Tariq and Victarion are tied at 11. So you guys are actually tied with the Warg Rider. So all 3 of you act simultaneously. The Warg guy starts running or towards you guys on his horse, on his Warg. What are you 2 doing?
So he's charging at us.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tariq, I would know he wouldn't be any better on a horse fighting, would he?
The guy? He's probably better on a horse.
No,
yeah.
you. I'm
Oh,
asking.
me. Are we currently on horses? I guess we
Yes.
are, yeah. Okay,
Yes.
so I would ride by and stay on the horse.
Okay.
I think you're a little bit better on a horse, yeah.
All right.
Tariq,
Then,
you don't have horseback riding as a proficiency. You can ride a horse, but you can't use your 2-handed sword on your horse without
is that
horseback
right?
riding proficiency. I think we've been skipping that this entire time.
I never knew that.
Jesus. I love reading spells.
In that case,
funny how OP they are.
here's my action because it's my turn,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Oliver.
I dismount, and you know those like when people hit the ground, they do a little tumble to like, make their landing soft or whatever.
Sure. You break your ankle,
Yeah.
then what do you do?
You're right. So I want to dismount my horse, stop the horse, dismount, do a little tumble, and he's riding towards us, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And I want to use my 2-handed sword and slash the ankles of his horse coming across.
All right. So you're gonna attack his warg, Victarion. What are you doing?
Yeah, his horse.
I'm gonna ride past him on his non-weapon arm. I guess you said it's a big 2-handed sword. Has he?
Yeah, he's got his 2-handed sword above his head, charging at you, guiding his warg with his knees.
Oh, it's above his head.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's like coming at you, like getting ready to.
So no shield or anything. Then he's just wearing his full. plate.
Shield's on his back.
Shit. Then I guess I being Victorian, run at him, and I'm gonna use my spear to right in his chest or throat or whatever.
All
I'm
right.
gonna put Phallus where I can, in whatever hole I can find.
All right. Roll your hit with Phallus.
So, being as it's been 28 days, I believe it says my adjust is 5,
Should be
and then the
plus
spear
7.
itself. No,
Yeah,
I think
this
it's
should
8.
be 8. 8.
It's 8, right? Okay, and there's no advantage for charging on a horse or anything like that.
Right. No, this isn't. Oh, Phallus is a magical spear, right?
Yeah.
+1 or more. We don't know if it's more.
Right. Right. I remember everything now. Yes. I thought we had determined that Phallus was a +2 sword or spear.
+2 or higher. We don't know what.
No, it is +2 at this point.
Okay.
I'll just keep...
It's a +2.
Yeah. So
it should
yeah,
be higher than-
+8.
Is it?
It should be
It says
9
melee
then.
adjust is 5, and then for spear it says +3, but I didn't adjust it for the magic.
So +9. Because he's always been doing +8, and you never told him if it was more than +1.
God, we do this every time. Oh yeah. Because you've full on mastered your spear, right? So it should be +10,
Yeah, it's 10.
right, and +6 to damage.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Go for it.
Is it plus? Yeah, +6. Okay. So the other question I had then is there no advantage for charging on a horse?
Yes, you're both charging at each other, which means you both get +2 to hit, and you both get a penalty of 1 to your armor class.
30.
Holy shit. You do clear by...
Standard, Jeff
10.
is standard.
You do clear by 10, so triple damage. Double crit.
So is that 3d6 plus 6?
Yes.
Let me make sure. It doesn't scale up. That's just swords that get better against bigger guys, right?
Some weapons do, but even if he's still
Oh, it
size...
says D8. He's just...
He's
He's
size
not that
medium still. He's like 6'4", but that's still medium size. His
Alright.
warrior is size large.
Oh.
15.
That's like perfectly average, actually.
Yeah.
Roll for that, Neil.
I'm getting there.
So Phallus just goes right in him.
You jam Phallus right through his side, and it breaks through his armor, damaging on the left side of him, or right side of him, and cutting deeply. Blood sprays as he drops his two-handed sword onto
Wait,
you
roll
as he
for
rides
death.
past. I did roll. He passed.
Okay.
As he drops his two-handed sword on you as he rides past. What is your armor class, Victorian? All right. He misses. Victorian, you have a horseback riding. No, you don't have a horseback riding proficiency either,
Nope.
Victorian.
Nope.
So you need at least one hand to guide your reins. If you're going to attack with your spear, you can't use your shield while riding.
Neil, I'm gonna
The
have
more-
to.
I would argue that you get that for the next one, because...
I'm gonna have to intervene here, Neil. I have a 20 in riding. Could I somehow fix my hand in between and grab the reins while Jeff does
You're
this?
casting a spell, right?
Fuck. Yeah.
If you weren't casting a spell, you could reach around and
embrace
ride.
Jeff.
Yeah, you could hug and drive the horse, but not if you're casting a spell. Anyway. But even without your shield, he still misses.
Okay, for
clatters
future
against
fighting,
your-
if I'm on a horse, I don't get my shield because of no proficiency.
Right. If you're sitting on your horse and the horse is not moving, then you can go ahead and do it. But if you're
Alright.
trying to drive your horse, you need the
That's
proficiency
fine.
to do it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
He swings, misses at you. Tariq, the two of them pass each other, and you go swinging at the warg's legs. Roll to hit.
Okay.
See if 28 days changes anything.
Oh, it
It's
definitely
happening
does.
again.
First roll is going to be a hit. What do I roll? Plus.
Oh God, he's gonna
Hold on, I gotta find this.
I think
thing.
you're at 7.
+7. That sounds good. Okay.
Yeah.
What's happening?
17.
It's a hit.
17
On the
is
warg.
against the warg.
Warg, yeah.
Or I'm looking up his armor class right now. That is a hit.
Yes.
Boom.
Boom.
And does warg count as what size is the warg?
The warg is size large, my friend.
Size
That would
large.
be 3d6 plus 3.
3d6.
He's going to do more damage than I did. Watch.
15.
Or exactly the same.
There you go.
All right. Oops.
How many legs get chopped off when I do this?
You whack into one leg, which then cuts into the middle of the body, and just like there's this huge long streak of blood across the warg, and it's bleeding pretty badly, and it starts limping a little bit as it gets past you. Spades.
Yep. I'm
Your
gonna use my
Oh, it's
lasso.
a magic sword, right, guys? Chat, thank you.
My sword is not magic. I said, well, okay. When Zanzel identified it, he told me it was not magic. So unless Neil tells me to roll something higher, I'm just gonna roll normal. Fair?
Okay.
Or is that correct?
I think you should just do +5 for safekeeping, and then like.
I mean, I agree. +5 would be pretty good.
My turn?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna use my lasso to try to make fall the dude from the warg, like face first, ideally, taking a bunch of damage.
Can it do that, Neil?
I'm sorry, can you repeat this?
I want to make him fall off the steed with my lasso, like catch him and then pull so that he falls.
Okay. Cool.
Is that possible?
Yes.
Okay, what do I roll? Because I never use my lasso. I see D20, but I actually have a proficiency which I unlocked later on.
Actually,
So I
ironically, I
don't
think
know
the last time you did use your lasso was at Fort Esco, where we claimed not to have been.
Do you have a lasso proficiency, Spades?
Yeah, because I didn't
Okay.
used to have one, but now I do, so I don't know if
Roll
it
to hit.
But what's my roll because I got the proficiency?
It's a melee whatever your normal melee adjust is.
I'm not sure. Is it +5? I think it's +5.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're level 6, it's +5.
D20 +5. 25! Hello!
Seriously? Did you
Yep.
crit? All right,
Yep.
you lasso right onto him. Let me quickly see if there's special rules for lasso. Otherwise, I'm going to say oppose strength checks, but there might be.
But a 25 is like the perfect lasso. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right.
Does he
If the
speak
attack
the truth?
receives,
Not the truth, but the truth.
Critical lasso.
hold on here. If the
Critical
attacker
lasso.
succeeds with the called shot against the opponent's. So my question is, what are you trying to? You're trying to grapple around his waist and pull him off?
I want to make him fall. That was the goal.
Okay, if the rider is moving, the lasso is tied to something solid like a tree, is automatically unhorsed. If the rider isn't moving or the lasso isn't tied off, an opposed strength check is used to determine whether or not the rider is unhorsed. So we're going to do an opposed strength check.
Do I get a bonus for having critted? I feel like I should get a bonus.
Yeah. Well, no, because you're, no, because it's attached to him. Like attaching it one way won't make it stronger for you to pull him off. Like it's either attached to him or it's not attached to him.
I mean, if it
It's
really...
a binary state. But it
Sure.
will make it easier to, like, his strength against your strength. Positioning the rope won't give you an advantage over him in any way. So just give me a strength check.
24.
Looking up his strength right now.
I'm guessing that won't get it done.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. Will the lasso stay around him, though?
Tie.
Reroll.
Oh.
But
No.
Spade's got that 25, so it's in the perfect
Yeah, that's
position
a
to
crit,
make it so
come
she
on.
can pull him down.
With the crit, I deserve this. What if I'm, like, in an angle, too? He's probably, like, next to me and not facing me, so he's probably at a disadvantage. Like, the flank, I feel like it would give me an edge. Because he wasn't, like...
Again, the same rule, the same thing I said about lassos still apply. Location of the lasso. I mean, it's binary thing. Either you have a grip on him or you don't. You don't have a grip that improves your strength in any way.
Can we re-roll it?
Hold on. I'm looking up. There's a rule for tie. I don't remember who it goes to, but I'm looking up where ties go.
To the critter.
Tie goes to the runner usually.
Opposed roll.
I think that's
Tie
what
goes the
happens in
runner.
Sports ball.
That is a sports ball reference.
One of the
yes.
sports ball rules.
Also, I'm pretty sure you didn't expect the lasso either.
Ties extend the contest one round unless otherwise stated. So you have him lassoed and you just have it in good position. So you can with the tie If he had won, he would have ripped it out of your hands. If you had won, you would have pulled him off your horse. This, it seems like you guys are contesting each other and come to like a standstill, and you're tugging, and he's tugging against you.
Okay.
The real question is, did you get his arms? You did crit it, but you're trying to get it. You don't want it around his arms. You want it around his waist. So, I would say that you actually did get it. I'd say you have it around his neck. Is how you have it. So you're pulling on his neck, and he's pulling back. What's your name? Zanzil. You go next.
Yeah, can you have him save first a spell?
Are you casting a spell here?
Yep.
The one that we were discussing?
Yep.
All right.
And does that work on his work? No. Unless are there any other creatures coming out of the forest that we see? Or is it just him?
It affects persons selected by the caster, specifically.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, so you just see him. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, if I don't cast this, then the spell's going to be wasted. So yeah, let's cast it
All right.
on him.
Done. He makes a saving throw at -3 because you're only targeting one person.
Perfect.
Oh, he fails the shit out of that one.
Neal, how does he... Well, you tell me what happens.
We still don't know.
He freezes in place.
So the war keeps going and he's just frozen?
Well, no, so he was riding with his warg and he went past you guys, or went past Victarion, got stabbed by Tariq, and then when it came to the lasso thing, he kind of stopped and was holding his position, trying to turn around to go back to the others when the lasso landed on him, and so he was in the middle of readjusting where he was going when he got hooked. So now he's just kind of frozen in place with the sword above his head.
Sure. As the spell goes off, I lean in and whisper into Victarion's ear, and I'm just like, cut his head off.
From the forest, an arrow sails at Spades. Spades' armor class is, 18 on horseback. There's no dex, so 17. No, this is still a miss. Second arrow comes from the woods. Same exact roll. Miss again. And 1 sec. So the 2 arrows come from the woods and completely miss, and you hear some scampering, and a man slips out from the woods with a long sword in hands.
Just a
behind
man?
the party.
It's a man, not an orc?
It is a human. A human slips out of the woods.
And
Is he
he's
wearing veracity or
he's
anything like that?
scampering?
Yeah, he scampers out. He's wearing stud leather armor that has a big V painted across it, and he is wearing spectacles,
Okay.
also known as glasses.
All right.
It's Neal. Is that everyone? Because then Ron
That's
he
it.
held action, so
Yeah, well, then Ron is just hanging out in the back with Carla.
well he sees this guy within range, right?
Okay, yeah, you can turn and go for him if he wants.
He's gonna ride up and slash him.
Roll the hit.
Wait, he's frozen. Is there even need to be a roll?
This is another guy.
No, Ron is attacking
Spectacle
the
man?
guy that just... Yeah, the guy that showed up.
So he's
Solely
plus
Ron.
6, I believe. Doesn't have a magic sword or anything like that. 10?
10 is a miss.
Even with a height advantage would be like a 1. Probably
Yeah,
still
plus 1.
miss.
It's 11. It's still a
Okay.
miss. Yeah. Okay. Initiative for next round.
This is for Victarion, D20 plus 6. Nope, D10 is what I mean. D10 plus 6. Got to stop getting those good rolls. Oh, there we
I
go.
rolled a
15.
D20, whatever.
Zanzel, what level are you?
Hold on.
And this is Ron.
6,
Ron crits it.
9.
6.
Nice
level
jag,
6?
Yeah.
Ron 6,
Okay.
yeah. Newly
No,
minted 6.
Zanzel. Fucking Zanzel, man.
I'm pretty good.
Fucking
fancy.
Zanzel.
He's so fancy.
Okay.
He's so fancy.
He is.
Yeah, I got to cast at the end of the round, so that's how long a spell takes.
Spades, are you rolling initiative here?
Do I roll for initiative?
Are
for
you
the
still just going to
lasso?
try and... Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it.
Just do it
Oh.
+3. +3 instead of whatever the lasso speed is.
Aw, come on.
Zanzel, did you roll initiative?
It takes the entire round for the spell that I'm
Okay, cool.
casting.
So the guy in the woods with the bow shoots again targeted at Spades. Jeez, he's rolled 3 8s in a row.
Good.
Motherfucker.
Good, Neil.
He misses.
Good.
He fucking misses. And
It's because all of us
3.
touched your die.
Yeah, I should not have let you guys touch
Me
my
and
dice.
Jeff, when you weren't looking, just stuck them down our pants, and it was great. Especially that pink die. I took a shit on that one and gave it back to you.
It's the one I was rolling.
I know. You should go wash your hands.
The
I
pink
should
die
go
is
watch
on my
Drake.
side, Neil. You should have learned.
Tariq, your turn.
All right. How hurt is this warg right now? Looking.
He's got a big gash all the way along the side and he's limping on his foreleg.
We're attacking the warg then.
Okay.
Am I behind? He rode past me, right? So am I behind?
He
him?
rode past you, but he was in the process of turning around to face you guys again. You can get a flank on him, no problem.
I get a flank.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Is the warg frozen as well?
No.
18.
18 is a hit.
Okay.
So 3d6 again?
Yeah, 3d6 plus 3. Wait, what?
Try that again.
Without the D.
D3, D6 plus 3.
Oh, shit.
Got him.
Oh.
Wrecked
What
him.
the fuck?
Holy shit.
That's 1 away from max damage for that.
All
Hi there.
right. Well,
So does it
shit.
go
You come
all
up to
the
the
way
warg
through
and you
to the rider?
just slash right through. You didn't do a cleave.
I'm just,
You slash right through the horse or the warg, and he just topples to the ground. The orc on top topples to the ground. Spades might as well do our opposed strength checks at this point.
Yay.
Does he take damage for falling?
No, he's only like 4 feet off the
Also-
ground. You have to
But,
fall 10
like,
feet to take
If
damage.
he's frozen, isn't his strength gone? Like,
Yeah, but we're
I
gonna
feel
use.
like it would be like, I need.
Can I
fall.
It'd be
Lawyer?
your strength against his mass, but his mass is roughly equate to his strength. It's fine. Just do
29.
opposed
wait,
strength.
can I lawyer that he's falling off of his warg and he should incur penalties of strength for this tug of war?
He's saying his mass is his strength.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Okay, 29.
yeah, because he's a big guy, and I'm saying that's roughly equivalent to 16 strength. 31.
oh
so
my
he
god,
tumbles.
Neil, that's ridiculous.
Whatever, he tumbles, and the lasso pulls out of your hands, and now he's just kind of clink on the side of the ground, like this. Lasso around his neck, but loosely draped across the ground.
Okay. Who's up?
Tariq had a 9. Spades already went.
I'm 15 and Ron's
15 and
16.
16. All right, the guy with the guy that came out of the woods goes up to Ron and swings at him. Fucking 4 8s in a row. We're getting a new die. And misses.
You're going to have to go buy some new ones, bro.
Victorian.
We touched
Followed
them,
by
motherfucker.
Tariq.
I
followed by-
steer my warhorse over to the big orc, and I place Phallus. I'm guessing he's got exposed throat or something.
Yeah.
And Neil, I think you know.
Well,
what
he's
comes
got some.
next.
He's got armor all over him.
How about his face? Is his mouth open?
No, he's got a plate mail helmet on, full helm. He's in fucking full plate armor. He's well armored.
Okay. Would it be within reason to step off my horse, remove his helmet, and plunge Phallus through his head?
He's held. You're not threatened by anyone currently. Technically speaking, you can auto kill him.
So Neil, I walk over, kick off his helmet, and it's with both hands. I plunge Phallus right through the square part of his face. His whole face caves into an anus, if you can imagine.
He becomes
Please
anus
don't cut the
face.
lasso.
I walk over his scissors and like crumble over to the lasso and just snap it.
And then I rip Phallus out of his face and notice that there's a man fighting with Ron, so I mount up and make my way over there.
Okay. Ron, it's
now
your
gets to
turn.
fight. So Ron, D20 plus 6, just swipes at him again. What the hell is that?
So 24.
It's a crit.
No, no.
Double crit.
What happened?
Oh, it showed up different for me. Oh, never mind. That was the okay. Double crit. So
Yeah.
is that? Are you sad?
3D
Neil? I'm sad.
Yes, I'm
Really
so
bad.
sad. 3d8. I don't know if Ron has any bonuses.
We slayed his baby
I'm
champion.
so fucking salty right now. You don't even
Hang
know,
on.
guys. 3d8 plus
Oh,
3.
I'm salty. Excuse me, Neil.
No,
I
you're
throw
not
the
salty,
fucking
man.
lasso and oh my god, I lose it. Like, how does that make any sense? The shittiest
Okay.
lasso ever.
16
I'll just
damage.
leave it there.
He's dead.
So Ron swipes him in the throat. His body blood just flows out, and then I guess we all kind of then realized there was people shooting arrows at us from the forest. So Ron and Victorian head in the direction of the arrows.
Okay.
This champion's dead. Yeah.
He's
Tariq?
Arseface now.
What? Who's dead?
The orc champion.
Eat the
Oh.
salt.
Yeah. Do you guys?
Fucking eating salt right now.
She's doing this vicariously for
That's
you right
gross.
now, Neil.
Hold on. I need to look up something in the book before we do the next round.
Don't tempt fate, my God.
That's so funny.
Remember last time we made fun of Neil like for having shitty guys? Like,
I know.
We got
I
murdered.
remember.
We got murdered. We died.
In fact, I'm the only character to survive past that moment in time. God. The fucking
I-
Wervin.
I actually just ate salt. Just FYI.
Okay. You guys. Next
Crazy,
round.
man.
Roll initiative.
Wait. Well, so I had a second attack.
Yeah, I get a
That-
second
Oh,
attack.
Dude,
That's
Yeah,
correct. You have a second attack, but there's no one around to see it. You can take a half move if you want.
do we have visuals on the bow shooting fellow, the hobbler
Negative.
or whatever, the scamper?
Negative.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move to where I think the shots are coming from.
In the woods.
Okay, I move towards the woods.
Cool. Initiative next round.
Hold on.
Boy, we got our second attacks too. And JP didn't get his turn.
Yeah, but you dismounted, pulled the guy's helm off, stabbed him in the face.
Okay.
That's a full round.
Even for Ron, who was on a horse the whole time?
Ron can take a half move. That's cool.
Does he see the guy?
No.
Okay.
Armor goes off, and I have 16 armor now, or I have 14 armor. It's scale mail
14.
-1 because of no shields. Scale mail's
14.
5 in the book, so it's 14.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's all I did.
Oh, so Dex or initiative.
Initiative.
This is for Victorian, and this is for Ron, who crits that shit.
Oops.
I assume Victorian's no longer on horse.
No, I'm on horse again.
Remounted.
He
Yeah.
remounted.
It stepped off, took up the helm, stabbed it in the face, climbed back on his horse. Initiative for everyone else.
Yeah, 1 sec. I gotta look up the initiative of this.
So
one.
are we able to attack?
Ha!
Like, this is just movement initiative, right? Because we can't.
You can't
See
see
this
anything,
guy.
but we're gonna roll initiative so we know who goes when because he's got initiative. And
Right. So what do we roll to move?
move is
Oh.
just 3, but if you want to make an attack, and you need to roll weapon initiative
wow.
even if you can't see him.
I'll
Jen.
move it. I'll roll it.
Oh, wow.
Zanzel, you go first. What do you do?
Do I see anyone off in the trees?
No.
Do I
What's the +1 for?
magic missile?
Yeah, you do not see your target anywhere.
Okay, I just hold the spell until I see a target.
Okay. Spades, you're next.
I'm gonna charge and try to two-handed axe attack them.
Who?
The creatures in the woods, I'm gonna just charge the woods on my horse.
You start charging the woods. Give me a perception check. Again, you can't use a two-handed weapon unless you have a horseback riding proficiency. Spades.
Can I jump off the horse and like
Yeah, you can hop off the horse and run into the woods.
23?
Sure. You see this guy crouched low with some bushes pulled over his head and some dirt on his face. He looks like he's trying to camouflage himself. And with the background, and he's got a bow crap in his hand, but he's really low to the ground, like he stopped shooting.
Can I attack him? Okay,
Yeah.
then I'm attacking him. Do I get a high ground advantage since?
No.
You know, you don't get to use your axe on your horse.
No, she's
No,
off
but
the
I
horse.
I dropped down.
Oh, well, then there's no high ground.
Right.
Well,
midget.
he told me he was crouched on the ground.
Him being crouched is about you standing up.
Oh, good point. Good point. Good point.
Roll to hit.